Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Ginger and Friends Play D&D. Last time, the group managed to work their way down into the goblin lair, fight off a few more goblins, as well as see the might of their new bard friend Alistair. After fighting off the goblins and having some fun with a secret door, they moved farther, deeper into the caverns
I'm glad you
and
consider that
stumbled,
fun.
stumbled across a large portal that, as one of them started to reach up to touch it to investigate it, a drow assassin came out of the shadows to stop them and introduced himself as Amaril and told them that this was a demon portal and that if they touched it, it would potentially activate it. Unfortunately, the demon portal had already been activated, and through it came a very large Barlgura demon. Barlgura summoned another copy of himself, and they proceeded to fight the party. The party was able to vanquish it with the final blow being dealt by the bard in the form of Justin Bieber lyrics whispered into his ear. So after beating the demons, the party searched the room, found a little bit of loot, spread it amongst themselves, and we pick up right where we left off while everyone is in the cave and has just finished looting.
Well, I believe our next move was to leave the cave.
Right.
Because
So
of the
group
pushy dark elf.
the group begins to start to leave the cave with the drow at the forefront wanting to get his mission done. Leave this place behind and report a job well done back to his superiors in Neverwinter. So, you guys make your way all through the cave, bunch of dead goblins and other crap. Outside the cave, you hear a rustling in the leaves nearby. I want everyone to make a perception check. So just roll a d20 and then add your perception modifier.
Oh god, everything's in the wrong fucking order. 16.
13.
What do I add? 20.
16 for me and 15 for Thorval. Kevin had to go grab something real quick.
Alistair?
20.
Okay. So the group notices that there is a lone wolf in the brush nearby. It seems to be watching the group.
Can I examine it? See if I know anything more about it? Because I'm assuming we're at a distance.
Yeah, you're at a distance. You want to start moving towards it?
Yeah, carefully. Because obviously it's a wolf.
So, Adrian begins to carefully move towards it, and it notices that your figure is moving in its direction and kind of hunches down and puts up his guard. And as you get closer, you get a weird sense of recognition as you get closer to this wolf. Keep getting closer.
Yes.
So as you keep getting closer and closer, you notice that this wolf is your sister from your lost tribe, who managed to survive the attack and has gone all this way to seek you out. After you notice her, she notices you as well and begins to relax her aggressive stance.
Well, I'm just gonna go up and pet her, I guess.
All right.
I guess that's what you do with
Nope.
wolves.
Is that
Start
weird?
petting
To,
her.
I
to
guess
just
that's
pet
what you
your
do with
sister?
sisters.
Mhm.
Good girl.
And you run up and start petting her. She gets all excited and starts licking your face, and you have found your
Some Japanese
companion.
stuff.
Woo!
Please continue. Was that her or you?
What?
She's a dog.
You chose the Beastmaster?
Yes.
All right.
All right.
Well, with your new companion in tow, you begin to make your way back towards Neverwinter, and retracing your steps, making it back to the main road. Continue to. Do you guys try to wait for a wagon to flag down, or you guys just want to walk your asses there?
Well, I mean, if we're walking across the road, won't we come up, or won't a wagon pass us at some point?
I just say we follow the road and just wait and keep going.
So you guys keep going, follow the road for about 3 or 4 hours, and as you notice, a wagon coming up behind you that's decently sized, not, obviously not a personnel transport, but you probably assume it's maybe a trader or a merchant.
Hey, stop. Waving my arms.
Flag him down, and he looks at you kind of curiously. Yes, what can I do for you?
We all need a ride. We're headed towards Neverwinter. It looks like that's the way you are headed. Could we hitch a ride?
Maybe. How many of you are there? All of you?
Yes.
Even the wolf?
Yes, the wolf is mine.
You sure?
I can...
Wolves around here can be quite dangerous.
Does this look like a wolf from around here? It's white.
Well, you're right about that. Not many white wolves in these parts. All right, hop on.
We
Thank you,
only
sir.
accept the white kind.
You guys jump in the back of the wagon and continue to make your way to Neverwinter. You get to it gets to be about dusk, and you guys make it to a small trading post where the merchant tells you that this is his stop. He's got a house close to here that he lives in and trades at this post. It's not big, maybe 5 or 6 houses, a couple stalls, but it seems to be just a roadside trading post. It's about a little into dusk.
How big is this house?
House? There's 5 or 6 houses. It's a little town.
Alright.
None of the houses are very big. Obviously, very meager, very average. No one wealthy lives here.
Are there any stalls or anything for sale open still, or are things closed?
Nah, most of the stalls, there's about 5 or 6 stalls. Most of them seem to have closed up shop for the night and gone home.
Alright.
Is there an inn of any kind?
Not that you can see.
Maybe
Um,
we should ask someone.
yeah. Has that wagon trader guy left us yet?
Oh, he's still around. He's kind of gathering. He kind of stopped at his post and is gathering up some of the stuff and putting it in his wagon.
Hey, excuse me, sir. Is there anywhere to stay around here?
Well, not many people come through here to stay. No inns or anything. I would say the closest inn is probably about 5 or 6 miles north of here. If you want, I do have a barn you can stay in, but may not be the most comfortable, but it's a roof over your head.
That would do greatly. Thank you, sir.
All right. Follow me. I'll show you right to it.
Thank you.
These
Takes
guys
you
are pretty
back.
nice.
Opens up his barn and keeps a couple animals in here, a horse, and a pig. But it's not exactly a huge barn. Probably big enough to fit all of you moderately comfortably. I mean, it is a barn. There's a few piles of hay in the back, and it does smell like a barn.
So be it. It's a place to stay.
So your group stays in the barn for the night. Do you want to have anyone keep watch or just sleep?
I imagine we're probably pretty safe. It's a
I
town.
don't really plan on sleeping too much anyway. I'll take the watch.
Well, the drow decides to stay up and sit in the windowsill of the second floor. Night passes. Amaryl, go ahead and make a perception check.
$18.
You notice that fell into the night, off in the distance, probably about maybe 6-7 miles, you see the glow of fire. Not a big fire, but it's like what could potentially be a sconce or a torch or maybe even a small beacon.
Schools.
Is it moving? Is it staying in place?
It's just staying in place above the trees.
Let's see. Let's see. How far into my watch am I actually? Like, how far are we in? Like, how long have we been resting?
Are you watching all night?
No, that was my idea.
You know that would give you a level of exhaustion.
I will take a second.
Oh, whatever. Fine then. Let's see. I just keep a watch on it until Electra decides to take her part in watch, and whenever she takes.
Probably about around midnight is when you see it light up, and it stays lit.
Okay. Well, let's see. I wake up Electra, I tell her to take watch, and then I tell her to keep an eye on it too, because I'm pretty sure she can see it if I can. Well, I don't know. Is it like pretty visible for low light or dim light? Because I have superior vision, so I can see twice the range of normal dark vision. Or
it's a torch.
I know, but I mean a
darkness.
sconce. Like I know, but a sconce ain't really going to be like super noticeable if it's too far away. Is what I'm trying to say. Like,
This
how far away
thing's
would we
not
say?
a beacon, but the only reason it just so happened to catch your glance. If you're looking for it, it's fairly easy to find, but if you're not looking for it, it's pretty easy to ignore.
Okay, well, I just tell Electra to kind of keep an eye on it then. Well, I guess I just go into my trance.
So the drow falls asleep, and Electra begins to take watch. Daylight comes with no issues or other events going on. You all wake from consciousness. Or unconsciousness.
We awake
Oh
from
my God.
consciousness.
You transcend consciousness.
Dun dun dun. Game over.
Yep, you instantly become level 20. You are now gods of this realm.
Technically, Electra's already halfway there.
Well, this is an angel. Gods are above angels. So you guys all wake up. Well, a little bit stiff, considering you've been sleeping on the ground in the past few days.
Slept in worse.
I'm hungry.
Me and,
Have you got any food?
Me and Jackie Lee get up from the cuddling that we were doing.
Oh yeah.
You know, just keeping each other warm, you know. and I asked him if he's hungry from all that work we did last night. I guess he's pretty starving.
Quite hungry. I'm very hungry.
He's
So
parched.
you guys go ahead and make breakfast and mark off a day's rations.
All right.
Have you guys been marking off your rations for every long rest you've been taking?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So the morning comes. The merchant comes into the barn and says, well, hope y'all slept pretty well. Sorry I couldn't offer anything better.
We are very gracious. Thank you for giving us a place to stay.
Problem, if you want, stalls are open. You can come by, buy something. Don't exactly have a lot of stuff, but the meager traveler may have something they might find that they like.
Sorry about the mess. It's a little wet in that corner over there.
Well, it's a barn. I mean, messes are kind of normal.
Just sweep it up. It's just a little sticky.
Sweep it.
All right. He looks at the rest of the group and kind of says, "Is he one of those weird ones?"
That is a massive understatement, sir.
Oh. All right.
Yes, hang in a tree.
I mean, a tree?
I'm just gonna go back to my stall. Would you mind locking up when you guys are done?
We can do
That'd
that.
probably be advised.
Thanks.
Thank you again,
And then
sir.
he kind of looks confused and a little paranoid, and then walks away. Without ever really he never takes his full eye off of Alistair, because he's just kind of like, this dude's weird. I don't think I want to let him sneak up on me. You guys have the barn all to yourself, and it's about 8, 9 in the morning.
Alright, well, I guess it's time to hit the road again.
Adrian, did you feed your pet?
I did.
All right, so remember, you're gonna be marking off extra rations.
I did. I figured as much.
Before, whenever we start to leave, I'm gonna go up to the old man and I'm going to
He's not
tell
old.
him
He's
about,
like
well,
mid-30s.
whatever. I'm gonna walk up to the farmer and I'm gonna inform him about the light I saw last night. And tell him to kind of keep an eye out.
He's when you tell him about the light, he looks at you and says, "Oh, that? Well, that's just Fort Amarillo. Well, it was Fort Amarillo till those bandits moved in.
Bandits?
Most people just steer clear of that area."
Yeah. Well,
They don't impose any kind of a problem upon you?
For the most part, no. I mean, every once in a while, they find themselves attacking a traveler who's unguarded, but the Neverwinter Guard seems to keep this area pretty well clear of any undesirables. I mean, this is one of the most traveled roads. The largest city, Waterdeep, is just south of here. And there's a lot of trade that goes on between Neverwinter and Waterdeep.
That's good to know. I guess we shall be on our way.
that would be for the best.
Alright. So you all leaving? Or are you checking out the stalls, or...
I mean, I'm more intent on getting back to Neverwinter, so
I don't really see a reason in looking at the stalls. It's somebody else's stuff.
Everyone...
In agreeance?
Is there any reward for killing these bandits, hypothetically, if one were so inclined?
maybe.
Okay.
I mean... Never know what you find in with bandits.
Fair enough.
If we're thinking about that, there should be some kind of a posting in Neverwinter about it. If we talk to the guard.
Alright.
I say we take care of them. At least it keeps them from killing people.
I mean,
All right, well.
he said they weren't really a problem, so I mean, I feel like they're okay.
Well, we should only attack them if they attack us.
I can go with that, I suppose. But continue on our way, and if they attack us, then fine, they will meet my arrow.
You guys want to know where you are? You're slightly past the mirror, or past this area right here, almost to Neverwinter. You've passed the mountains, and you're cresting around the Mirror of Dead Men, and you're coming up this way. So it's mostly open plains now.
I say we keep going towards Neverwinter, but that's, I guess, up to everyone else.
I'd be alright with that.
All right. Everyone gathers up their stuff and is making their way straight to Neverwinter. Probably about another 6 hours on foot. About 2 o'clock, and you finally reach the large gates of the Protector's Enclave, which is the town of Neverwinter proper. And these stone gates are massive. They're like probably good 50, 60 feet tall. This city has been sieged before and weathered the sieges. You can tell that these people know how to survive war. Obviously, there's a few homes, farms, and other houses outside the gates, but the main city itself is protected by these massive walls.
Are they closed?
They are closed, and or they're not closed, but they're guarded. There's large iron, like that lattice iron kind of gate that slides down to close.
Mm-hmm.
And where is this exactly?
What?
And where are these gates exactly? Like, where would they be located?
This is the south entrance to the city of Neverwinter.
Oh, so it's okay. So it's exactly. Okay, well, I'm gonna walk up to the guards and I'm going to show my symbol of the Harper and just say, "I'm here on official business. Please let me in."
Hey, that's fine. Go on ahead. We're not stopping people. If you're looking for the Harper building, that's on the east side of town past the Market District.
Ooh, market.
I'm
district.
aware. Just this was the closest one to where we were, so a little bit of walking never hurt anybody.
All right. Well, have a good day.
You too. I'm gonna go on ahead and start heading towards the Harper building.
Hey, when you're done with that, you should come back and find us. In the meantime, we should.
So, are you separating from everyone else?
Yeah, I have my own business to attend to.
So, Amarillo goes off and does something as the rest of you all enter the larger town proper of Neverwinter. You see before you, as you enter directly, there is a large bazaar, being the market district. There's trade tents, trade houses, a couple inns, all kinds of trinkets, odds and ends. Everything from potions to blacksmiths to magic oddities to various things from far off lands. And this is a very large district, obviously quite a hub for trade. To the east is the what would be considered like the economic district, where a lot of the city's government located. It's the government economic district, where there's the guild halls, the city hall, the other various government buildings, and the guard barracks and stuff like that. To the west of the market, there's the residential district where most of Neverwinter's elite and common folk live. It's kind of layered where the aristocratic and wealthy members of Neverwinter are on a higher level. Then it's almost like a tier step where there's the obvious common folk that live in Neverwinter, and then the guards gate, and past that is the wealthier residential district known as the Cloud Top.
All right.
And then directly across is the castle itself, the keep.
Well, I say we sell the stuff we got, like those paintings and stuff.
Seems like a good idea.
And then we can stock up on some basic supplies.
Health potions.
Yes, health potions. Very good decision.
Could always use more of those.
Arrows.
Yep. Could use some darts.
Darts. Darts are a good idea. Alright, so we're gonna go find like an art merchant, I guess, to try to sell these paintings. Because I recall we got paintings, correct?
We got statues, jewels, paintings, and we have 2 black onyx stones.
Alright, so fine goods merchant then.
So you look around the city for a while, and you see just various traders that sell in all kinds of different arts, and from areas of Neverwinter to areas far away. The first merchant that you come across is a relatively tall gnome who seems to be dealing in various art pieces, some paintings, some statues, and fine-cut jewelry.
Alright, so I feel like he is the person we need to talk to about that stuff.
So you guys walk up to him?
Yes, I walk up to him, and I take and tell him that we have 7 different items, statues, jewels, paintings, that I would like for him to look at, and we would like to sell.
Well, let me take a look then. He takes the items from you and inspects each one. After a while, he looks up and he says, very interesting pieces you got here. May I ask where they came from?
Just a goblin horde.
Ah, pesky goblins. Always seem to be grabbing random objects. Well, looking at what you've got here, I'll give you 500 gold for the lot.
Oh.
No, I don't think so. I think we could get a lot more.
Well, you'd be hard-pressed to find a better deal in this city, I tell you that. I've got the best products all around and the best prices when buying.
Alistar, persuade.
Well, I say that you don't. I think you can offer us a better price.
I say about 1,500 gold.
1,500 gold.
That's a very
For
fair
this?
price.
Oh. I mean, feel free to take your business elsewhere. Obviously, I've got plenty of customers.
Not in this small town, you don't. I think that what you need to do
Small town.
is
Do realize
Sure.
where you are. This is the city of Neverwinter.
in this big town. Yeah. I think you can give us a better deal. This is a lot of stuff that's worth a fair amount of money.
Go ahead and roll a persuasion check.
Uh, 29.
Okay. He looks at you and says, "Fine, 750. That's my final offer."
Guys, I
No.
say we take it.
800. And you have a deal.
All right, fine. 800 gold it is.
You guys okay with 800?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Seems good to me.
It's money we didn't have
Okay.
before.
So he hands you a bag of gold and takes your various arts and crafts.
Does that include the
says,
black
"Well."
onyx stones?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure.
Gems, everything you were selling.
Okay.
And he says, "Well, you guys drive a hard bargain, and I can respect that. It was good doing business with you."
You too.
Alright. Now,
Austin, go ahead and give yourself
50?
50. Yeah, use successful spell check or skill check.
1801.
Wait, what? Oh yeah,
Forgot about that 1 XP, didn't you?
I absolutely forgot about that one XP. So as you guys come out of the tent of the little trader, you see a group of people gathering in front of the keep. Like, this is a massive amount of people. It seems as though the town has come out to something.
I say we send somebody to go shopping, and then the rest of us, like, -2. We'll send 2 people to go shopping.
That's not bad.
I'll go.
And
I'll
then the
go as
rest of
well.
us can go, yes. And then the rest of us will go check out the gathering.
So as you come closer to the gathering, you notice that standing on a platform is a man clad in very ornate armor and a dark elf, a drow with white hair, standing next to him. The man dressed in ornate armor addresses his people. He says, "People of Neverwinter, hear me. I have heard the talk of demons entering my realm, and know that that the aid of the Harpers and the Lord's Alliance, this force will be quelled. I have also called upon Driz Do'Urden and his troop of legendary demon hunters." At that point, he kind of looks over at Driz and nods. You realize that this dark elf standing there is the famous Driz Do'Urden, the demon hunter, the one Amaril, I think, talked to you about.
Yes.
This city has survived the spell plague. We have brought down Valindra and her invasion from Thay. We have even sent the terrible dragon god Tiamat back to her realm. I promise you, as your Lord Protector, Neverwinter will survive. And with that, the group starts cheering and hurrah. And the one giving the speech, as you can now realize, is the Lord Protector Dagult Neverember. He kind of gives a small bow and begins stepping back and heading towards the keep with Drizzt in tow.
Can I make an Arcana check?
I
I want to see if there's any magic at this gathering.
That would be like a detect magic spell.
Okay.
Arcana check would be like looking at
Technically-
an item.
Technically,
and
he
try
could
and-
do a perception to see if he sees anything, and then an Arcana to identify what he might see. But
Right, an Arcana would
Most
be
he
an
could do.
identification to a single thing to be like, is this magic or not?
All right.
I mean, you could roll a perception check to see if you see anything out of the ordinary.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'll go for that.
All right.
See if I see anything that looks strange with this. Oh.
That's not a D20.
Okay. Well, good, because I threw it off the table. Oh my god. Ah. Okay. Oh, never mind.
What'd you get?
6.
He sees a gathering of people.
You look around, and I mean, for the most part, it's just common people. No one looks shady.
All right.
So as the Lord Protector finishes his speech, the gathering starts to dissipate, with a few people, talking amongst themselves about the concept of demons. And you see, people are scared, but most of the people, they're like fairly comfortable because, Neverwinter is a strong city. They don't think that demons could possibly catch them here.
Okay. Well, I guess we should go find our shoppers.
All right. So shoppers, what are you guys doing?
For shopping.
Right.
First of all,
Or-
I would like to take and walk up to him and
Wait.
To who?
never mind.
What?
I thought you guys was already at the stores.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, what stores are you guys looking for?
Just seeing what's about. Doing some
To
fabulous shopping.
to sell stones.
Stones. Kind of
We're
stones.
looking for some big booty bitches.
Black onyx stones.
All right. Well, I mean, you sold them. Is that not part of what you sold to the other guy?
Oh, I thought it was.
No,
It was separate from the
it was separate.
Was it? Oh.
But I mentioned them.
They were 2 onyx stones, but they were separate from the group because we got them in 2 separate instances.
Okay. I mean, there's general traders. There's also magic stores that sell potions, magic items, and stuff like that. There is one store that catches your eye. That is a blacksmith / general store called Battlehammer.
Yeah, we need to restock up on ammunition and potions and things. So, yeah, we will go there first.
So you walk into the door of Battlehammers, and you notice a burly dwarf standing behind the counter. He looks at you and greets you. "Aye, what can I do for ya?"
And we need it.
We need arrows. Go ahead.
Oh no, arrows. Can we have a group discussion? Actually, we probably should have.
Don't
it
have to
before,
ask
because-
me twice. Do your
Okay.
business.
Okay, everybody. Who needs potions right now?
I
I know
have.
right,
people
no
who
one's-
used it.
No one's the group. It's just you and Electra right now.
Yeah, I know. Which is unfortunate. We probably should have checked inventory because we don't know who needs what.
Alistair, why don't we
Oh,
just take and get 1 potion for each person
We're
and then buy some arrows? Because I do
Arrows
know
and
we
darts.
need arrows and darts.
okay, and then probably look for some armor for you. That might be better.
Yes.
Blacksmith wise. And
Yes.
then who else uses any kind of non-magical weapons? There's bow and arrows and stuff. Whatever. I guess whatever weapons they have.
Yes. Because we have 1,000 gold, so.
Yeah. Okay. So I go up to the shopkeep and
And
tell
also,
him that
we need to see if they have any magical weapons also.
Yeah, I'll just
Well-
check what they have in stock. We need that stuff that
Now
we
then,
just mentioned.
What can I do for ya?
We need arrows, if you have any potions, and then we want to check and see what kind of weapons and equipment that you have.
Darts.
I've got all kinds of ammunition, arrows.
What kind of arrows?
Well, I'm trying to get my Scottish accent down.
It's not working too well.
It's really not.
So, just normal arrows, that's all you have?
I've got. Fuck it. I'm done. I'm gonna need to work on this accent, so I'm just talk normally for now. I've got arrows of all kinds of types. Some more expensive than others. Some of them magical. Some of them not.
Could you tell us what kind of arrows you have?
Well, I've got some fine iron-worked arrows. I've got some. Actually, let me go check my inventory real quick. So, he scurries off.
Alistair,
And pulls out
Yeah.
for a little bit.
Since we have just limited amount of gold, we need
Yeah.
to try to stick to the normal.
Yeah, I
Um,
mean, well, if
ammunition
there's some
and stuff.
decent ones, we can
Yeah,
buy
as
a
long
few
as it don't
good ones,
cost a
and then
lot.
yeah, and then a lot of cheap ones, so that he has
Yes.
backups. So
Plus,
some decent cheap ones that aren't the grand ones.
Yeah, and then we need darts and also the potions too.
So as you guys
Yeah,
are
and then
talking, he comes back and he sets down 3 quivers. Well, I've got these fine dwarven-made arrows that
yeah,
relatively cheap. They're obviously not magical, but they will kill an enemy with great precision. I've also got 10 ice arrows and 10 fire arrows that came from the north,
How much
as
is
well
the
as
yeah, so
how
the
much
plenty
dwarven,
is
of
the
regular common
ice
arrows.
arrows and the? Well, how much are they? How much are the arrows?
Well, for the ice, they'll run you about 100 gold for the lot of them. Same with the fire.
so 10 gold apiece. That's a little bit too much right now. How much about is the dwarven?
The dwarven, you can buy about 50 of them for 30 gold.
That's a very good price.
Yeah. So do you want to go with 50 or 100?
Yes, we'll go with those.
How many? 50 or 100?
Well, right now I've only got 50, but you could put in an order, and by the end of the day, I could probably have another 50 made.
Not 50. 50 works. 50's plenty. Is it
Fine.
plenty? I ask myself in the air,
What?
hoping for whispers of
Can't do
Yes.
acceptance.
that. Can't do that.
I think so.
The dwarf looks at you, Electra, and he's kind of says, "Is your friend all right?
Yes, he's fine.
Are you sure? He seems to be talking to himself."
He does that a lot.
Ah, so he's a strange one then.
Yes.
Stranger than most. Yeah, so we'll take 50 dwarven arrows.
Got it.
What
What else can I get
and
for
then
you?
what armor?
Well, this is a blacksmith. I've got plenty of armors. Everything from your basic chainmail all the way up to some dwarven plate.
Dwarven plate.
Well, let's see. Dwarven plate mail will run you about whatever it is in the book.
I'm looking.
How much gold do we have left, by the way?
Holy God.
We have 970 left.
Oh.
Okay. Did you not have any on you?
It's 1,500 gold.
Okay.
Is it really?
Yes.
Okay. Anything else?
Just a
Wait.
moment.
Split.
I think me talking to Jesse and not DM, I think we might need to grab a.
Excuse me. Do you have splint
Wait.
armor?
Hold on. Austin, what did you just say?
I think we need to maybe grab an equipment book.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, I'm looking at it right now.
Just gives us some options.
What'd you say, Electra?
Yes, I was just wanting to know, do you have splint armor?
Splint. Let me go check. He runs back into the back and digs around for a little while. It comes back and I don't seem to have any on hand, but if you want to make a special order, I could probably have it done, maybe by tomorrow or the next day.
That armor is 200 gold. So I will have to take and talk with my companions first. And then I will let you know.
Go ahead and do that. I'll be here all day.
And we do need potions. So how much is your potions? And we also need darts.
Well, I've got potions of varying types that are all kinds of effects.
Just regular healing potions.
Regular healing potions. I've got about 20 of those in stock. Those will run you about 50 gold each.
So I guess one for everybody.
How many would you like?
7?
7, please.
7 it is. That'll be... Grab my magic calculator. That'll be 350 gold.
And weapons-wise, bows, arrows, not arrows, but bows and swords.
Well, I've got...
We also need darts.
Darts too.
Well, darts, that'll, I could sell you 100 for 5 gold.
Okay.
Yes.
They're only 5 copper apiece.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah, we'll buy 100 of them. Well, thinking back on my recollection, I need darts because I use Is it darts or bolts for a crossbow?
Bolts.
Bolts. Yeah.
Bolts. Okay.
But darts are cheap. You can just take up darts if you feel like it.
Just put darts in it. Yeah. Let's see here. So that should do with the darts.
So you're buying 100 darts?
Yeah, 100 darts.
Okay.
And then swords, bows and arrows, and anything.
Alistair,
Well-
we have 615 gold left.
You're looking at any kind of weapons. I mean, I can make anything. For the most part, I've got your basic armaments, your long swords, short swords, shields, axes.
Is there any of them magical?
Well, I think I might have a few magical items. And he runs back again to look through his list of magical items. And he comes back with... Sec. He comes back with a finely crafted bow and says, well, it seems as though I've only got one magic item in stock, and it's a bow. Although, you two don't look like hunters.
Is it short or long?
It's a long bow.
I have a friend that can use it.
Okay, well, it is for sale if you'd like it.
What are the properties of it?
Well, I'm not quite sure, but from what the merchant who sold it to me said, that does something with fire.
Alistair, could you take a look at that, please?
Sure. I will inspect the Arcana.
Roll an Arcana check. Okay. You learn that I am terrible at looking at books.
We already knew that.
Yes, shut up. Ah, here we go. It is called the Flame Tongue Bow. You can use a bonus action to speak this magic word's command, causing flames to erupt. These flames shed bright light in a 40-foot radius and dim light for additional 40 feet. While it is ablaze, it deals an extra 2d6 fire damage to any target it hits.
Okay.
Can you
How
tell me
much?
how much it is?
Yeah.
It is... Uh, 800 gold.
Is there
You
any way
will-
that you would make a deal with us on that?
Well, maybe.
What are you attempted? Stone
Because
thing?
I do have 2 stones.
You gotta
two
let
onyx
me
stones.
talk. I have like a plus 15 persuasion.
All right, let me go ahead and take a look at those stones.
Remember,
Here they
I am
are.
very persuasive. But I have to be the one talking. So, yeah, we hand over said stones.
Okay, what are they?
Black onyx stones.
Second.
Do we know how much those are worth?
50 gold each.
And how many do we have?
2.
2, so 100. So
Well,
650.
these are some fine stones you got here. I could probably knock off, say, 50 gold from the price.
I will give you. Okay, I'm gonna talk privately.
Kind of pull him aside and whisper in his ear.
Well, not him, her.
Oh, her. Okay.
I keep forgetting everyone's name.
Electra.
Electra. Okay.
Yes.
Carmen. Electra. I could probably get to 600 plus the stones, but that only leaves us with 50.
Plus,
50 that
since
you
we already
have.
bought so much, then he should be able to give us a better deal.
Yeah. I mean, 600, it's 800 originally. You go 100 full value for things. That's still 100 gold pieces off.
Correct.
And I have. How much do I actually have? How much do you start with?
Might I say
We have
something?
615 left,
Okay.
and that's not counting the onyx stones.
Okay, I come with 20 gold myself, so I have 20 gold in my pocket. I'm just making sure we don't, like, bankrupt ourselves so we need to spend gold later.
Correct.
Screwed. So, do you want to say 550 or 600? 550.
Don't go any higher than 6 if possible, so this way we can have a little bit.
I tell him that I will offer him 550 gold plus the onyx stone.
Okay.
So 650 gold total.
Yeah.
He looks at you and says, I don't know. It's awfully low, and this is a magical bow. Go ahead and roll a perception, or not a perception check.
Perception check. Something's gonna happen. Okay. Whoa, hello. Would you like to say natty 20
All right.
plus 16?
So-
I think it was. So,
He looks at you and says, all right, you guys have been good. You got a deal. And he spits on his hand and puts it out. A shake.
I get right up in there, grab it.
All right. So you guys now have the flame tongue bow and 0 gold. Or however, I take is 2 onyx stones plus 550 gold.
Yes.
Okay, well there you go.
So we have. You said 650 left, right? Sorry. 650 before the purchase, so we have 100 left.
We had 615.
615. Okay, so 65.
Yep, 65.
That'll work. That'll work for now. And David, no cheating.
Huh?
No cheating.
Huh?
No cheating.
What are you talking about?
Okay.
No cheating.
So as you guys begin to walk out of the blacksmiths, the dwarf kindly waves his hand, says, "Good doing business with you. Hopefully you come back sometime soon."
Bye.
See ya.
Step out into the promenade of the market district, and you look around. The rest of the group who was watching the speech begins to make their way back towards you, and you see them coming towards you.
Hello. Here's a bow.
Who?
We got darts, we got flame bow, and we got arrows and potions.
Wow, that's a lot of darts.
Never enough darts.
This bow looks very interesting. What is it?
I explained the properties of said bow.
You know, it's the flame tongue bow.
Oh my
Fire.
word.
Speak a word. So you have to take some time and kind of familiar yourself with the bow itself, and then you craft a magical command. So you spend a short rest to attune yourself to the bow. You create a magical command word, and then whenever you utter that command word, the bow ignites, covers itself in flame, and allows you to shoot fire from it.
Wait, so I can come up with my own phrase?
Yep, your own command word after you attune yourself to the bow.
Oh god.
Ooh.
This is gonna take some thought.
All right.
And how many arrows were there?
That's a good question. How many did you guys buy?
50.
50, yeah.
Alright, and Jesse, did they have any special properties, or were they just as is?
They were fine dwarven arrows, +1.
+1 attack and damage, or just attack?
+1 attack and damage.
Okay.
Better be worth it.
You guys got a damn good deal on those dwarven arrows.
Yes, very.
Was this because we got a damn good deal, or because you didn't check the prices?
Because I was too lazy to do math.
And everyone, you get a potion also.
Yeah, potion of healing.
Regular healing potion.
Okay. And while all of you guys are doing your little shopping spree, Amaryl finds the Harper building. So before you stands a meager-looking wooden 3-story structure with a basic door, and on the front of the door is the symbol of the Harpers.
Jesse!
What?
Does that bow have the same properties as a longbow?
Yeah, it's a longbow.
Okay.
Okay, I walk up and go inside.
Right. So, sitting in front of you is the kind of reception/gathering area of the Harpers. You see a group of people sitting down at a table, as well as a man standing behind a desk who seems to be the quartermaster. Upstairs, there's also that area is to the right, or to the left. You see a library that seems to be just a catalog of the various information that the Harpers have acquired, as well as directly in front of you is the staircase leading to the second floor. You know that the offices of the Harpers tend to be on the second floor, where the High Harper for this area, who kind of mans the group, is on the third floor. You get your missions directly from a sec.
Jesse, did you say 2d12?
2d10, 2d6s.
2d6, okay.
You get your missions from a bright candle whose name is I really need to keep my notes in better order. I need to get like a designated notebook for D&D. Your contact is a bright candle named Alana, who she is a half-elf ranger. And her office is on the second floor.
Okay, I'm gonna go in and head up to Alana's office.
Alright. So you walk up to Alana's office, you just barge right in and you knock.
I knock and ask if I can enter.
You hear a voice on the other side. Come in, come in. You open the door and step inside, and she seems to be sitting at a desk, vigorously doing paperwork. As she looks up, Amaryl, good to see you. Is your mission a success?
Yes, it was. I managed to close any portals that had popped up in the area, and got rid of a couple of unfortunate stragglers along the way that came through the portal.
There was a demon portal there. I had feared as much.
It
Good that
wasn't
you
as
got rid of
big
it.
as some of the ones earlier, but it's still a demon portal nonetheless.
Of course. I'll go ahead and take the device so that we can recharge it.
I hand her the device.
Takes it and sets it aside, and well, I have another assignment for you. You'll probably need another device, so she hands you another one. Unfortunately, we have gotten some word that a group from the Lord's Alliance and the Harpers that was sent to Mirabar hasn't sent word in quite a while. We're somewhat worried. We don't know what's happened to them.
Okay, and where did they go? Well, where were they supposed to be exactly?
Well, they were sent to investigate disappearances in the city of Mirabar.
And how long have they been without contact?
Been about a week now, and that's why we're starting to get worried.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll ready up and head out as soon as I can then.
Good. That would be great. Also, Amaryl,
Yes.
you may want to find some friends to take with you on this one. This was a group that we sent. It's strange that not a single one has sent word back.
That's funny. You know that I do like to work alone, and yet you would send me on something where I had to have multiple people.
As do most Harpers, but I fear for your safety.
Okay. I'll find some people to take with me then.
Good. That makes me feel a lot better.
Well,
Good luck on your mission.
thank you, and don't worry, I'll come back with good news, and hopefully our friends.
Wonderful. Oh, and I almost forgot. She tosses you a bag of coins. That's for the information. Inside is 100 gold.
Okay. Thank you very much. You're too kind.
All right. Go ahead and mark down for yourself. You increased your renown with the Harpers by 2, so you're now at 3 renown with the Harpers, as well as 200 experience. Okay. So the scene shifts back to the group in the market district. You've all come together and talked amongst yourselves and had time to do a little bit of shopping, as well as hear the speech from the Lord Protector Dagult Neverember.
What was that name?
Dagult, D-A-G-U-L-T, Neverember.
Ah, alright.
It's getting to be probably around... it's the sun starting to set.
Alright, guys, well, we should probably start thinking about maybe looking for an inn. Grab some food and drink, maybe. Hit the sack.
Yep.
Okay. So are you guys just going to wander the city for a while? Are you going to look for, like, talk to somebody?
Could see
Probably
if we talk to someone, we might get to live somewhere free again. Although we did sleep on the floor. Wasn't great.
Oh, don't complain. You had a nice comfy pillow.
I can only imagine what would happen if there was bed last night. Dear monk. Well, let's just wander around and talk to some people about local inns, where the Harper is, try to find Amarillo.
Alright. So you spend some time. You talk to one of the merchants, and he tells you that there's a few inns in the area. There's one in the merchant district, market district, that is known as the Merchant's Coin Purse. There's one in the residential district, known as the Jaded Crown. And finally, there is one in what's called the lower district, which is the slums, called the called the Burnt Rat.
Let's go to the Burnt Rat.
Yep, sounds cheap.
Sounds dangerous.
But we don't have much money because we have a nice bow.
That's true.
If someone attacks us, we can steal their money.
And light them on fire.
Yes,
And light them on fire.
that we can do. Well, I haven't had enough time with the bow.
Yeah. Well,
Alright, so you guys are heading towards the slums. You also do know, he also does tell you that there is a brothel in the entertainment district.
Hell yeah.
What are you looking for a brothel for?
That is
You're
known
right, I have
as
my cuddle buddy.
that's known as the Gilded Flower.
Not the only gilded flower around here.
Yeah.
Well,
I got my butt buddy.
as intriguing as that is, we are
I don't
out
have
of
no
money.
money.
So, I guess it is time to go to this toasted rat or burnt rat or whatever.
Alright, so you guys begin to make your way through the residential district to the back part of it, which is the entrance to the slums. Walk through the street, and you can see that there are people visibly outside begging. There were a couple beggars every once in a while in the merchant district, but for the most part, you didn't see them. Here, they are frequent. The buildings are tattered and in disrepair, and just the general smell of the area smells like slums. A little ways forward, you find a ragged sign with the Burnt Rat, and there seems to be quite a bit of ruckus coming from inside the tavern.
Yay, bar fight.
No, not like fighting raucous, but like it's quite a lively place.
Oh.
See, you can tell that the people of the slums kind of go here to just drink away their problems.
Okay, well that's fine. Continue going in.
All right, you enter the tavern, and the place is pretty packed for this. I mean, it's early night, so you notice that there's quite a few people everywhere. All the tables are taken, and there's a man standing behind the bar with about 2 others helping him pour drinks and prepare food, as well as three waitresses running through taking orders and refilling drinks. The man is a burly human. Like, you can tell that he runs this place with a tight fist, that he's in the slums, so he doesn't take shit from nobody.
Alright.
That's up to you guys.
Yeah, what are you guys doing? You guys just
I'll
standing
go
there
up
awkwardly?
to him. I will go up to him and ask how much a night is here.
Rooms here, they'll run you about 5 gold a night.
Can we get a group discount? And also, how many people can fit in a room?
Well, stuff as many people as you want in the damn rooms.
How many beds are in each room?
2.
What size?
Big enough.
For how many people?
Look, you ask too many questions. You want a room or not?
3 rooms?
3 rooms will run you 15 gold for the night.
Okay.
And then he looks at the monk who's kind of like suavely staring at him. He's like, and I don't change my price.
Okay. 15 gold. Here you go.
It's fine.
Rooms are upstairs. You can have the first 3 on the right.
Thank you.
That was easy enough, wasn't it?
Alright, now how
So,
big are the beds since we have the rooms?
They're big. They're about, your average twin.
Okay, twin size. That's what I was thinking.
Amaryl, where are you?
Well, I
Just left the Harper building, and it's getting to
well,
be about.
do the Harper buildings, do they have, like, is there like a specific area that the Harpers kind of get rooms, like have a homestead?
They have a bunkhouse. It's on the 2nd floor.
Oh, okay, then I didn't leave the building. I'm like up in my designated room, just kind of.
Well, you don't really have a
preparing.
designated room.
Well,
But
just a
you do-
room that I'm
it's-
staying in, and not necessarily. When I say
kinda like-
designated, I mean the one that I kind of chose.
Think
like,
about
to
it
stay
as
the
like
night.
a barracks.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of just preparing myself for the next day's journey, yada, yada, yada. Thinking about, who I should take and stuff, and just, like, what's the time of day right now?
For you right now, it's about just past sunset.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll just spend the night where I am.
So everybody goes to sleep, or
Do we need
What
to
is
eat
the other
tonight?
We will all go to sleep and dream about going to the bathroom and getting drinks.
Oh,
all right. So
that wouldn't be
I
a
guess
bad
we'll
dream.
I guess we'll take a quick break.
Woo! Potty break.
What a break.
So 5 minutes. Try to make it pretty quick.
Okay.
I got right back.
David,
Sup?
still recording?
Yeah. I'm not gonna stop it. I'll just cut this out.
Okay, just cut this part. Connor, you'll be introduced soon. What were you saying?
was about to say that they bought 7 potions,
Yeah.
and they only know about 6 people.
Well, they
They
bought an extra.
miscalculated.
Yeah.
it's fine. I mean, potion's a potion. They just know that they need potions.
Yeah. That's what I was like saying. It was that bought an
Yeah, I
extra
made a
potion.
mistake on that. I shouldn't have said it.
That's
Keith
fine.
corrected me on it afterwards.
I mean, look, potions are great. Potions are good. Potions are lovely.
All
I
right.
never have to.
Potions save lives.
So Jesse,
Exactly.
Potions do save lives. Yes.
so I use my bonus action to set this bow alight, and then 40
Correct.
feet around me is like full vision.
Bright light.
Okay, and then 40 feet past that, so from 40 to 80 is dim light.
Correct.
Okay, and then I do an extra 2d6.
Fire damage, right?
How long is it alight?
Till you use an action to stop it.
Okay.
Or bonus action to stop it, I think.
Okay. I
And
just
actually,
wanted to make sure I have.
You
all
don't need bonus action to light it. I don't think. I'd have to check.
that. All right. While you check, I'm going to the bathroom.
Alright.
Don't those usually like only have like a limited time thing?
This one does not.
Okay.
Hence why it was so expensive.
Oh, that's expensive.
800 gold? Yeah. It's a rare item.
I'm used to seeing magic items being put up for like 12,000.
Right, but that's because they used to have the astral diamond as a piece of currency. And that was the most expensive thing. They got rid of the astral diamond, so now the most value.
Hold on, you cut out there.
So with the change in currency, they no longer have to make things like gold used to be. It would pour from wells like honey. But
Yeah.
now gold's a little bit harder to find.
Yeah. So now there's copper, silver.
Copper, silver, gold, platinum.
What's EP? Because
I have no
that's between gold and
Imperial
silver.
Platinum.
Sure, imperial platinum.
Hmm.
Because I know that PP is platinum pieces.
Although Logan, imperial wouldn't be E.
Hmm.
Hold on, I actually have the equipment section up. Let me look up.
Okay, so with that rest, was that long enough for me to?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, you tuned to the bow.
Okay, good.
Do you have your word?
Electrum?
I have no idea what that is.
That's EP.
Right, I don't know what that is.
ELECTRUM. Apparently it's worth 50 copper, 5 silver, a half a gold, and 1/20th of a platinum.
Yeah, fuck that noise. Too complicated. So, Connor, you're just part of the Neverwinter Guard, right?
Yeah. Let's just say that because it's going to be so much easier.
I wasn't sure if you were part of the Neverwinter Guard, or if you were like part of the Harpers or any of the other
Well,
factions.
I just have my background as soldier, so
Harper
figured
could make
that up.
sense.
No, Harpers tend to be sneakier people.
Oh.
yeah, I would imagine more like a soldier.
It would either be
like a guard.
The Lord's Alliance or
I
the
would say
Gauntlet.
either the Lords of the Alliance, the Gauntlet, or the Neverwinter Guard.
All of which would
What's,
be friendly to the Harpers.
Right. They're all allied with the Harpers.
What's Oh wait, is the Neverwinter Guard a part of the faction?
It is its own faction.
Okay.
The Neverwinter
Or-
Guard would be quote unquote part of like the Lord's Alliance, because the Lord's Alliance is what makes up most of the guards that, some of the guards that are in most of the cities.
It would depend. If the Neverwinter Guard, I would consider its own faction, whereas the Lord's Alliance has a large presence in Neverwinter. The
Right.
Lord's Alliance and the Harpers have a very large presence in Neverwinter.
Oh yeah, in experience, what should I put down? Because I started out at level 3.
What is their group? What are you guys at?
The majority I can see are like 1750 is like the majority, besides me and Austin, who has done a couple of extra things to get EX.
Right,
I
you
have
turned in a quest.
1650.
What was that?
You turned in a quest, so you got that extra 200 experience. So
I know,
Flamme.
and Austin
Flamme.
has almost close to me because
Flamme.
of like checks and stuff like that. But the majority, without adding check bonuses and my mission and stuff like that, it would be about 1650.
so there you go. Probably be about 1650.
Yeah, 1650.
Okay, so I should start out at 1650.
Yep.
Okay.
And choosing which alliance you'd want to be in, or just the Neverwinter Guard, you might want to do that quick. Just saying.
Yeah, I'll just be a part of the Neverwinter Guard.
Okay,
or
so
the
write
Lord's
down
Alliance, or whatever.
write down that you are the faction. You are part of the Neverwinter Guard faction, and you have 1 renown with them.
Okay.
By the way, Connor, my name's Julie. I'm Keith and Kevin's mother.
Hello, Josie.
Hello.
Okay.
That came in last episode whenever Keith was trying to walk away, and she said, "No, you'll get back here."
Get back here
So,
right now.
Connor, your character is familiar with Amaryl and Electra because they are both from Neverwinter. You guys don't necessarily, unless you want your backstories to like have collided, you don't necessarily know each other directly, but being in the same town, especially you being part of the Guard and Electra also being a former member of the Guard, you know.
Technically,
of her.
Electra was an officer of the Neverwinter Guard before she went
Right.
to the
So
to
he would
train
know
as a
of her,
paladin.
but he wouldn't necessarily directly know her unless he wanted to say that his background, he was underneath her. But you know of Electra's mother very well, Karina, who is one of the heroes of Neverwinter.
Yeah, I would have been like about 6 at that time.
So you know a lot about her mother because
Yeah.
she's pretty famous. But you just kind of know a little bit about her. And you also know Amaryl, who is part of the Harpers, who, I mean, you've worked with the Harpers before being part of the Neverwinter Guard.
Yeah. Pretty much every guard in some way or another who has contacted with the
Right.
Harpers.
But everyone else, you have no idea who the fuck they are.
Okay.
All right.
You'll also know another character that will show up later. And I'll tell you when he gets introduced. Austin, are you back?
Yep.
All right, perfect. Is everybody back and ready?
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Let us continue. All right. Welcome back, everybody. So we'll continue from here. So the group wakes up from their slumber at the Burnt Rat Inn, as well as Amaryl waking up from his stay at the Harper Barracks. So what are you guys doing? I'll start with Amaryl. What are you doing?
Well, after thinking about it last night, I decided I guess I can try to find the that odd group of people that I met in the Goblin's Lair and see if they would like to accompany on my mission.
So you ask around town about the very strange group of people who they seem to quite a few people could pick them out of the crowd, and they tell you that they were headed towards the Burnt Rat Inn, which you know is in the slums. At this time, the other group begins waking up in the inn. And what are you guys doing?
Well, we would start looking for Amaryl once we all woke up and all that goodness.
Is there breakfast served at the inn?
No.
Why is there no continental breakfast?
Yeah, I feel ripped off. We should have stayed at the nicer place.
Damn it.
You stayed at the Burnt Rat Inn in the slums of Neverwinter.
Lesson learned.
Not worth it.
No.
Alright, so you guys start looking for each other. After a while, you see, as you start to come out of the Burnt Rat Inn, you notice Amaryl coming down the street of the slums.
Oh, hey. We were just coming to look for you.
Looking for me? Why would you be looking for me?
Well, I mean, I said you go deal with your people, and then we'll find you when we're done shopping.
Well, either way, oddly enough, I was looking for you guys as well. Not to bore you with too much of the details, I have been assigned another mission, one that requires more of a group presence. As much as I like working alone and not having to deal with others, my superiors thought it'd be best if I found a group to go with me on this. And I am gonna be heading out to... Is it pronounced Mirabar?
Mirabar.
Mirabar? Yeah. I'm gonna be heading out to Mirabar. A group of our harpers went to check out some disappearances over there, and it's been about a week since they have contacted back, so I was going to be going to go check that out. If you guys are interested, I would like for you guys to tag along.
Sure. I mean, I'm game. Everyone else?
And don't be worried, the harpers will be sure to compensate you for your troubles.
Then I am even more down.
In that case, I'm in.
I'm in.
Well then, if no one else has anything that they need to do in Neverwinter, I say we move out.
Alright.
Yeah.
So you guys head out of the the northern gates of Neverwinter. Do you guys take the road, or do you want to cut through the forest?
Seeing as I probably know my way around this area, which way would be the shortest way to Mirabar?
Well, it depends. For you by yourself, it would probably be shortest to go straight there through the forest. However, you have a group of people with you who aren't super familiar with the area, and would maybe slow you down a bit.
Well, I guess we'll be following the road up to Luskin and then going to Mirabar.
Is there a shuttle service?
No.
Shit.
I'm pretty sure we could probably find some horses.
Oh, that's what we should have used some money on.
Could look to buy some horses.
There should be a
We don't-
stable
We
near
don't
the
have
entrance.
money for stables.
Don't worry, I got that covered. So, can I find a stables nearby?
There is a stables on the outskirts of the northern gates.
Okay.
You see a young half-elf girl taking care of a few horses.
Okay. I would like to walk up to her and say, "Hello there, miss. I would like to acquire 6 horses for me and my companions here. How much would that be for 6?
She looks at you very shyly. Oh, 6 horses? That's let me go talk to the head stable manager. I'll be right back.
I thought we had 7.
Really? Because I'm only counting 6 of us.
Oh shit, Connor's not here yet. That didn't happen.
Um,
You're
stable
bad at math.
manager comes out, and it's another half elf gentleman this time. He doesn't seem like he's burly, but he's fairly big for a half elf. He looks at you and says, "Yeah, can I help you?"
Yes, I'm looking to rent out about 6 horses for me and my companions.
6 horses, huh? All right. Well, let's see. That will be. Give me a sec. It's in the book. See how much horses are.
Are you gonna look it up, or do you want me to?
Can you?
Is it only in the Dungeon Master's book, or would it be in my book?
No, it's in the player's handbook.
Okay, yeah, I'll look. For horses, it's 75 gold.
All right. So that if you're looking for 6 horses, that'll be well, let's see if I'm doing my math right. That'll be about 450 gold. 75 gold per horse. They're good horses.
And we fit 2 on a horse. These large, sturdy horses.
Well,
Riding horses.
I guess you'd have to take longer breaks and make sure they're fed and watered. But a typical horse could probably carry 2 average-sized people.
Hmm. Do you guys have any gold on you?
I have 10.
I have 20.
65 and
Well, probably not even worth it then. I don't think we really have enough gold for only just a couple, and that ain't really gonna help 6 people. If anything, it'd probably just slow us down at that point.
Well, it's 400 for 7, right?
Right.
75 each. We could get 4.
25 for 3 horses.
How much gold do we have?
I said it would be 225.
Yeah, but he asked how much gold you
Oh.
guys have.
We have altogether 65.
Oh,
And
yeah, never mind.
Well, you ain't got the gold. Sorry, but I can't sell you a horse.
No. That's fine with me. I don't mind walking.
So be it. We're hoofing it.
Alright.
I see what you did there. I like that. Well, you guys have yourself a good day, and be careful. I heard there were a few bandits harassing people up north.
Thank you for the heads up, sir.
You're welcome. You guys start heading north to the city of Luskin, where you know the Luskin Corsairs are from. Make your way about 5 hours into your journey. You get about midday to 1 in the afternoon. You hear the sounds of a scuffle and the clinking of swords.
Which direction is it coming from?
Coming from the east.
So it's off the beaten path, more in the woods, basically.
It's off the path, but it seems to be fairly close.
Okay. I would like to stealth and kind of follow the direction of the sound.
I'll go with him.
You guys move up, and you notice that there are two Neverwinter guards who are surrounded by a group of humans.
I rolled a 28 on stealth, if that matters.
Yes, actually, that does matter. Roll stealth checks.
Well, it's just me and
Right, whoever's going, roll a stealth check.
let's say me,
I'm fairly stealthy.
Me and Adrian.
19 for Adrian. 19 for Sariel.
I look over to Adrian and I whisper to him, I say, I'm gonna go in to help. I say we surprise them, you call back to the others.
Alright, I can do that.
So Adrian backs away, and you see that there is 8 humans and 2 guards.
Wait. I have my wolf with me. Can I send my wolf back to grab the others?
I mean,
You could try.
they wouldn't really understand completely. I mean, once our cover is blown, you can just kind of...
Send the wolf back, yeah.
I mean, I guess you could. I guess they would. I guess you could inform the party ahead of time that if we need your guys' help, we'll send the wolf back to come get you.
Yeah, and then
that could be what you
she
do.
can
Just
lead them
inform
back.
them. That's what it is. Yeah.
All right. So I'll
like,
show
what's
you
the
where
scenario that I see?
I will pull it up.
Okay.
The road. Guard here. So I need, actually, blah, 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 blah. So Adrian went back, right?
Adrian's wolf went back.
Adrian's wolf went back, so Adrian's still there.
Okay. Well. Anyway. So we are unseen as far as we can tell, right?
You are hidden. They have not seen you.
Okay.
They are kind of focused on the guards that are standing in front of them.
Okay. I would like to... go about to right here.
What?
Wait, has like surprise round started, or can I move? Can I do anything?
Okay, So you guys do whatever you're doing. You guys get a surprise attack.
Yeah. Okay. So seeing that the more immediate danger is the ones who are around.
You guys don't necessarily see these dudes yet.
So we only see these.
See
three.
these guys and a Neverwinter guard fighting. Oh wait, whoops, sorry.
Okay, see that makes more sense. Then
Aw, I was hoping that I could fight the 4.
Well, I need him to be there. I want him to die.
Wow, that's terrible.
so I'm going to take my short bow and I'm going to shoot this one right here.
Alright, hold on, let me
Actually, hold on. In wise of okay, so if I throw a dagger with my main action, can I use my bonus action to throw a second dagger?
is that your offhand weapon?
Well, if I do it, I hold 2 daggers, so yes, it would be an offhand weapon.
So yeah, it would be, you would do it, but you wouldn't add your modifier.
Well, I'm just gonna shoot my bow then, but just for notes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot my bow at this guy.
One.
B1.
Alright, so you shoot your bow. 1. Okay.
That is 21 versus AC.
That hits.
So this is an automatic crit plus my sneak attack damage.
Alright. Feeling he's not going to survive this.
Never know. He could roll like Will Wheaton.
Even so.
Oh, these are basic bitches.
I'm just saying he could roll a 1 for damage.
No, he can't.
How do you do criticals?
Criticals, you double all your dice damage.
So whatever I got, I just double it?
Yes.
Yes.
Your dice damage, not your modifier or anything.
Yeah.
Okay, so 50 piercing damage?
Okay. So
Wow.
the bow hits him right in the throat. You just... And he just falls forward. Which one? B2? Which
B1
one
was the one
B1?
that he attacked.
One is dead as shit.
Huh?
And then as my bonus action, I'm going to attempt to hide behind this rock. So like be out
Well,
here.
this is just surprise action. Initiative round isn't out yet, so
Oh.
Yeah.
that's rough terrain also.
Then as a bonus action, I'm going to pull out... I'm going to put away my bow, and I'm going to pull out a short sword in my right hand and a dagger in my left hand.
Okay. A short sword and a dagger?
Yeah.
Which one's main hand, which one's offhand?
Short sword, main hand, dagger, offhand.
Okay. Adrian, what are you doing for your surprise round?
Alright, so there's surprise, so I get advantage on attack roll, right?
Correct.
Okay. From where I am, I'll just draw an arrow at B2.
Basic 2.
Right? Secondarily, me and my bow, did you decide if that was bonus or free?
Oh, the igniting it is a free action.
Okay. I'll change that. But I guess I'll go ahead.
Actually, shit. Hold on. Let me double check that.
Okay, and then does that have limited uses?
Does not. It just basically it just adds fire damage to your attacks.
Okay.
Come
And
up with a
lights
good
things.
phrase.
So what?
I was. Never mind.
Well, he has to speak the word.
Yeah. But
So what is the word?
Bird.
Oh, you use a bonus action to speak the word.
Okay, it is bonus.
Yes.
Bird is the word.
Alright, well, there's not a whole lot of a point to do it. I will just, I'll just attack B2 straight up.
All right.
Wow. Natty 20.
All right.
Damage is a D8. C. $14 damage.
Okay.
Did
Using
you
a bow?
roll? Oh, right.
You're shooting at him.
Yeah.
Shooting at him. All right. Your arrow right into his neck, and he falls forward as well.
Wow, I overkilled the fuck out of that.
Wait, how much damage did you do?
14.
14.
Okay, no, he's not dead, but he's, he just took an arrow to the side.
He took an arrow to the knee.
Did not take an arrow to the knee.
Damn.
Hmm.
No Skyrim pun to be had.
Johannes, Adrian, and Amaryl to roll initiative.
Okay. I got a 3.
All right.
So what's my
Somebody's
initiative?
going last.
That is 0.
Nope.
So
he
I
is not
actually
going
have
last.
a 3.
Adrian got a 19.
Got a what?
19.
I got 25.
How did I get?
I swear to God, I'm Will Wheaton.
I was hoping to roll high to save this guard
Okay.
because I would have ruined your narrative and made him move 5 feet towards me constantly.
Okay. So. So by this time, the wolf has made it back to the group and is kind of like howling, barking at the rest of the group, looking excited.
Yay.
So, rest of the group, what are you doing?
Following the wolf.
I'm gonna follow the wolf.
All right. All right, so Amaryl, you are at the top of the initiative order. Go ahead and do what you do.
Okay, so my question is, behind B2, is that fire actually there, or is that just aesthetic?
Yes, it's a campfire.
Okay.
I
Then...
mean, it's obviously not lit and going, but it is a campfire.
Okay. Gotcha. So in other words, I could stand on that, right?
Not easily. I mean, there is, they were cooking something on it, so it's like one of those things where they have like the standing
It's
up.
all
and
there's embers.
And there's embers too. I mean, they did have a fire the night before.
Yeah.
It would be hot. I mean, you could stand in it and you'd take damage.
I can attack B3 from here, right? Melee?
Yep.
Okay. So I'm gonna swing my short sword at him.
Okay.
Yeah. Gonna swing my short sword at him for 17 to hit.
Okay. 17 hits.
Okay. It's gonna be 8 damage to him.
All right. He takes 8 damage to
And
B3.
Yeah, to B3. And then as a bonus action, I'm gonna take my dagger in my offhand. I'm gonna throw it at B2.
Okay, you will throw at disadvantage.
You're using range and melee range.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
fine.
So attack with disadvantage.
That's 17.
17 hits.
Okay. And then because I have an ally that's within 5 feet of B2, I will get my sneak attack bonus.
Only to the first attack this turn.
So does that mean I can add sneak attack to B3 then, or can I hold it
No.
for? No. Okay.
It
Whatever.
only activates for the first attack.
Yeah, and don't think I'm in the radius
No.
for B3.
Combat with.
That's 9 piercing damage.
To
B2.
number to B2?
B2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so the dagger hits him in the back of the head and he falls forward.
Okay. And that's it. And well, with my last 5 feet of movement, I'm just gonna move up right here.
Okay.
And that's it for me.
Next up is Adrian.
Well, 10, 15, 20, 25. Right about here. Draw an arrow on B3. 3. $16 to hit?
16 hits.
Whew.
These dudes aren't very high to hit their AC.
Okay, good.
I mean, they're just wearing basic leather armor.
Okay.
So about 15 or less.
Yeah.
7, 10. 9 damage.
Damage.
Basic
okay.
leather is 11, and they don't look very dexterous, so I'd say about
So-
13 is their AC.
You hit
They
him
could have
right in
shield.
the stomach and he is bleeding.
He's not dead yet?
Nope.
You didn't overkill the dick out of him.
My sneak attack. There are requirements for the sneak attack, surprising enough.
Yeah, I know, but you didn't overkill the living dick out of someone.
Next. This, the woman will,
There's a woman?
yes,
B7.
Oh.
will walk up, attack the guard, and swing at him with a scimitar 3 times.
Wow.
Whoa.
That's brutal.
And she will hit him with 2 swings.
Please live.
And the guard will take 7 damage. He is still alive, but he's hurt.
Oh, good.
I'm gonna lock the door.
Yeah, you better lock the door.
Start. Pissing me off. Okay, next up is the big guy. So this dude, he seems to be slightly bigger than all the rest of them. Run up and take a swing. He, however, does not have a shield, regardless of what you see, and is actually wielding a great axe. And he will use a reckless assault and swing at the guard. And he will not hit.
Oh,
So.
thank God.
Next up is the guard's turn. Guard will swing at the woman.
Run, bro.
He is using a spear. And he will not hit either. So the guard captain takes 3 swings at the
Will he
bandit
in the
captain.
house?
Yeah. The female bandit takes 3 swings at the guard and manages to slash at him twice. And then the other big guy swings and misses, and the spear, the guard thrusts his spear at the woman and misses. Then the other bandit will turn around and swing at Amaryl.
Okay.
Your AC.
17.
Quickly fails. He actually is so haggard from being hit. He swings and misses and stumbles into the fire and burns alive.
Wow.
So I'm 3-0 right now, right? Technically. With an assist from Adrian.
Oh shit, I'm sorry. Johannes, I skipped you, so go ahead and take your turn.
Well, I'm going to see that and then turn around and see my friend getting hurt. Run up to this person and use a maneuvering.
What is your
attack.
speed?
30.
Full movement.
5, 6. That would be, you'd be able to get right here.
No,
Wait,
he was here.
Yeah, I was right here.
Oh, never mind then.
Because you had
Yeah.
a bandit here.
That's right. Yeah. Okay.
Anyway,
That's the big guy?
I'm going to use a maneuvering strike or maneuvering attack. So let's roll that real quick. If I can even pick up the dice, please roll well. Didn't he use a reckless attack as well?
So what?
Didn't he use a reckless attack as well?
He did, so he has so you get advantage attacking him.
Yeah. So that's an 11. The first one was 11. My second one is 6. So I got a 17 to hit.
17 hits.
Okay. Now I will roll 2d8. Well, 1d8 twice. Spending a superiority die. So that's 3. And a 7. So that's 14 damage. And I am forcing this guy to move back once without attracting attack of opportunities from these two.
Oh, all right. There you go. So you slash at the big guy, and it seems like
It's
it
half
did
their
hit-
speed though, Connor. You can have them move half their speed, so he can technically move 15 feet if his speed is 30.
Oh,
Yeah.
well then I'm moving his ass back. I'm telling him to
Alright.
retreat.
Okay. But when you hit the berserker, you notice that, or the big guy, you notice that it doesn't seem to be hitting as hard as it could. It doesn't seem to register. He seems to just be getting really, really angry.
Give me 1 second. I have to take out my dog.
All right.
Pause.
Well, it was his turn anyway, so. Oh wait, I guess the bands are gonna go.
The bandits went. So now, the rest of the group manages to run up the road. And they make it to out here, trailing behind the wolf.
Sorry about that.
And then I want Electra, Jackie, Thorval, and Alistair to roll initiative.
Alright.
Wow. Okay. Jesus Christ.
14.
18.
14, 18, all right.
19.
Today. 23.
All right.
Wow.
Is that, when was my last roll a natty 22?
Did you get a natty 20?
I got a natty 20 plus 3 initiative.
All right.
Good thing natty 20s really don't work with initiative, really. Just
Jackie,
like
would you get?
Thing or bad thing?
Hold on. I have to look again.
good thing because if
14.
an enemy got a natty 20, I mean they get the same bonus too. So I consider it a good thing.
Okay. So, Alistair, you're at the top of the round.
Okay, so
And this is shrubbery and stuff. It is considered rough terrain.
let's do some battlefield control. Let's just do the fun one. Right here.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast sleep.
What's the radius?
So, Or wait, no, there was. I remember 20 feet.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. Radius or diameter?
Creatures within 20 feet of a point.
Okay, yeah. So 1, 2.
So it does hit
It would hit Janus too.
But I highly doubt that I can really do anything because that's going to be the fourth hit because B6 is closer than Janus.
I think you get to choose the order.
Yeah, I mean it's closest first. But
So
I
it
mean,
hits. So it hits B5. So go ahead and roll your.
B5, B7.
Do they have to
B6,
make Dex saving throws, or is it just you do it and
Nope.
it happens?
I do it and it happens.
I have to take my dog out again.
That is 38.
All right. So the bandit who was closest to the origination of the spell falls asleep. The woman, however, seems completely unaffected, as well as the large one.
Okay,
Much
wow.
health.
A lot of health.
Who all do you put to sleep?
One bandit.
The
Okay.
ones that didn't even do anything.
So next up, is, you have anything you want to use for your bonus action?
I will give inspiration to Mr. Janus.
So what do you say to the knight to give him inspiration?
I say, hey. I say, big dude.
Yeah.
So, kill the big dude.
What?
I say, kill the big dude.
You shit at this.
All right. Let's go ahead and reluctantly take your 1d6 inspiration.
Oh, I don't really know him. It's like, hey, yeah.
Do something
play you a
inspiring.
diddle on my-
Do you play him a ditty
diddle
with
on
your
my little-
flute?
I play him a ditty.
Okay, so you hear the ditty and it kind of jives your spirits and you feel inspired. So, Connor, Janus, you take your 1d6 inspiration. You can add it to attack rolls, skill checks, or saving throws.
Yeah.
Next up is Amaryl.
I love you, Logan.
So also my dagger that I threw against this guy, where I'm standing is where the dagger is technically on the ground. I'm not going to pick it up this turn.
It's not on the ground. It's in
It's
the
in
guy's
the
head.
body, but yeah, whatever. It's there. That's basically while I'm standing there. And then I'm gonna use my bonus action to sheath my short sword, pull out my short bow, and shoot the guy that's right in front of the knight.
All right.
Because technically, I don't know his name, so I'm going to shoot my bow at him. $17 versus AC.
See, 17 hits.
Okay, and I will get sneak attack because the knight is right in
Yes.
front of him.
He's engaged.
Okay, I'm back.
I feel like I'm gonna have to multi-class rogue so I can take advantage of that.
Vexalia did.
Yep. Smart girl she is.
19 piercing damage.
All right. So you hit him with your arrow, and again, it doesn't seem to be doing the damage that you think it should be.
That's it for me.
All right. So the bow hits him, and he just kind of pulls the bow out and snaps it in his hand.
Arrow.
An entire bow?
Yes,
Just
he
pulls the bow out.
shot the entire bow at him, dealing extra damage now. Next up is either Adrian or Thorval.
You can go.
All right, Thorval, you're up.
No, that's a rock there.
It's still, he can go around the rock there.
I'm going to conjure my Pat Blade.
Your pack blade. Okay.
It takes an action.
Do you have a blade in your main hand?
My staff, my off hand,
All right.
and my blade, my right.
Okay. So, is that your turn, or are you doing anything else?
That's it.
Adrian.
Alright. First of all, my puppy Wolfie Serio. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Agile little animal. I'm gonna pull. I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on B4.
Mark. All right.
And then I will attack B4.
Okay.
$15 to hit.
15 hits.
Good. Hunter's Mark is a 6. Yes.
D6, yes.
Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 damage.
All right. So you shoot your bow at the bandit, and he puts a shield up to block, and the bow actually hits the shield, goes through the shield, and pins the shield to the guy's arm.
Well, now you can't put that down.
All right, next up is Electra.
I'm just going to dash up there.
All right. So double your speed.
Yes. Yeah.
Dash is double your speed.
Yes, but it takes your whole movement, or your whole turn.
I end my turn.
All right. Next up is the woman. The woman will come over to the sleeping bandit and will kick him, saying, "Wake up, you useless lot!" He wakes up. He's still prone, but he is now awake. And then she will run up the guard and
You
swing
fucking douchebag.
3 times at him.
Jesse's determined for this guy to die.
And she will hit twice. Dealing
Please roll natural ones.
Dealing 6 damage and killing him. So she runs her blade right into his gut, and he just kind of falls to his knees and collapses. Alright. Jackie, you're up.
Alright. I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. And I'm going to take out a dart and throw it at B4.
Okay, go ahead.
Make sure I roll these right. Yeah, alright.
And actually, you get to roll it with advantage.
Ah,
Because he has no idea you're there.
nice.
Actually, no, roll a stealth check.
Roll a stealth check. Okay, I
Roll
can
a
do
stealth
that.
check.
Let me
Unless
see.
you want to just be as loud as possible.
Nah, I'm stealthy. I'm super stealthy. I got this. Let me just figure out how stealthy. +5. Alright. I got... Oh, wow. That's disappointing. Okay.
Yes, super stealthy.
I am?
So that was a natural 5 plus 5.
10?
He has no idea you're there.
Alright.
I rolled a natural
Wow.
1.
Wouldn't that be more per passive perception? But never mind.
Yeah, from what I can tell, Jesse doesn't really use
16?
passive perception.
Not often.
16 against AC?
It hits.
Alright. I get...
Did you roll with
6.
advantage?
Yes, I did. 8 damage.
Alright. You throw your dart with deft hands, and it just pierces right into his spine, and he's just like, oh, and collapses.
Wow. Alright.
Alright, next up is
Anyone
the
up
big
for
guy.
aim of darts?
Oh,
Big
the
guy.
big guy's after me.
Oh, that's right, that's right. Keep forgetting to put you on the order. You're actually up next, so Janus, you're up.
Okay. So, this guy, doesn't seem to be taking as much damage, correct?
Every time you guys hit him with something, he seems to... It doesn't seem to hit as hard as you think it should.
Okay. I am going to use a, what is it called? Distracting strike.
Okay.
Wow, a 25 to hit.
25 hits.
I kind of wish I had chose the champion because that would have been a natural crit. So that's 2 plus 7, it's 13 damage.
13.
Now anybody that attacks this guy has advantage.
Is it 13 slashing
13.
damage?
Yes, 13 slashing damage.
Okay.
And the next person that attacks this guy has advantage.
Okay. So now, after you slash at the big guy, and you kind of cut his stomach, and he starts to look like it kind of hurts, but he's still standing strong. He's going to swing his great axe down at you. He's going to go into a frenzied rage and swing at you twice. And he's going to use the reckless attack and give himself advantage against you.
Which also gives everyone an advantage on attacks. Oh wait, did that mean that my last attack was an advantage as well? Still, since it wasn't
yes.
his turn.
Would
I'm just
have
gonna roll just in case I got a natural 20. Nope. Okay.
Well, it's a good thing he had advantage. He rolled a 1. So he hits. So what's your AC?
18.
He hits twice.
Oh.
Ding. So he deals 11 damage with the first swing and 6 damage with the second swing. So he brings his great axe down and in a frenzied rage just and chops at you twice, taking off a chunk of, your armor, bends through it, slams his axe into your side a little bit, and you kind of push it out as it went about an inch deep. Guard is dead. Next up is the bandits. So the bandit will use half of his movement to stand up, and then run over, and he'll swing at you with a scimitar. What's your AC?
18.
Will miss. So you swing it. He swings at you with a scimitar, and you just raise your shield and block it like it's nothing. Back to the top of the round, Alistair.
Okay. So, who's our biggest threat? Big boy B6.
From what you can tell, if you're going by size, this guy. And possibly this person, depending on what you saw.
Okay, I'll do Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
Alright.
Person has to make a Wisdom saving throw.
So is it a single target?
Yeah.
Who are you aiming at?
B6.
Big guy?
Yeah.
Alright.
Is that when it's a saving throw? Is that against my?
Spell save DC. So what is the spell?
The spell is essentially creature of your choice within range perceives everything as hilariously funny, falls into a fit of laughter. Target must succeed a Wisdom saving throw or fall prone, become incapacitated, and be unable to stand up or do anything for the duration. At the end of each of its turns, and each time it takes damage, you may take another Wisdom saving throw on the success of the spell ends.
You cast a spell on him, and you just look in his eyes, and you can tell it just has no effect.
Immune to magic? Jesus.
Whenever they are in rages, you cannot do charm or mental effects like that on them.
Yeah.
Your turn?
Over here. And then I'll end my turn, I guess.
Alright. Emerald. Adrian, you're on deck.
I'm on what?
Adrian or Thorval, one of you's on deck.
Well, it's me next.
No, that's what I'm saying, but you're after, but one of them is after you. So I want them to get ready.
I'm gonna go in and shoot. Let's go in and shoot B5.
Right.
I will
So
get
go ahead
sneak
and roll.
attack, so
We'll get sneaks.
I just like to remind, just in case if you forget.
I know.
$23. I'm pretty sure that
3
hits.
hits.
Oh, that's most certainly hits.
Well, I rolled a 16 plus 7, so.
Well, a dragon has an AC of like 20. So.
$17 points of piercing damage.
All right. So your arrow hits him right in the chest, and he just falls to his knee, and he is barely standing.
Okay. And then as my bonus action, I'm gonna reach down and pull my dagger out of the dead guy and sheath it.
All right.
Okay. And then that's gonna be my turn.
Thorval, you can go.
Orval, what are you doing?
Which bolt? Which bolt?
Witch bolt that guy?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and roll for your attack. Witch bolt the big guy?
Yeah, the big guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I had my camera turned around.
Go ahead and roll your attack.
22.
2 hits. Roll for damage.
Okay, roll 2d12. This is gonna be the first time you rolled 2d. Only gonna be 1.
That should do max damage because it's
Oh,
magic, right?
What?
12 lightning.
How much?
12 lightning.
12? Alright. So he takes the hit and it jolts him. Looks like it hurt. His muscles tense and...
It also stays sustained around him now.
Yep. So he's got kind of this curling arc of lightning that's around him, and he looks around at it like he's confused. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Oh, did you roll advantage? Isn't that considered an attack roll?
Would that count for the advantage? Or is it only melee attacks?
Well, I mean, it doesn't matter. You've got advantage either from Janus's ability or from his reckless assault.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was just wondering because I thought it was only melee, so I didn't realize.
It's all attacks that got advantage.
So, Adrian, you're up next.
Alright, I will use my bonus action to change my hunter's mark over to B7.
Okay.
And then attack B7.
Okay.
14 to hit.
I
don't think it does.
14 does not hit.
Yep, nope. Okay. That's all she wrote.
All right. Electra, you're up.
I'm gonna go up and use Wrathful Smite.
All right. So roll your attack with advantage.
Also roll. So,
23.
23 hits.
okay, so now you'll use Wrathful Smite.
Now I'm gonna use Wrathful Smite. That will be 14.
Now I must make.
And he has to
14.
make a wisdom saving
Okay,
throw.
So it was
What kind of damage?
8.
What kind of damage was it? Is it all of one type, or was
Just
it?
a moment.
What'd you want?
2 psychic.
And then the rest.
And
2
then,
psychic.
Yes, and the rest is physical.
Okay.
He has to.
And he also has to make a wisdom saving throw.
All right. What is the save? What's the save DC?
14.
He succeeds.
So,
Okay, that's it.
All right. Next up is female. She's going to come around and flank the fighter and will attack 3 times with advantage. What's your AC?
18.
She misses the first swing. Also, I don't know if I told you this, but write down that you have 2 potions of healing.
Okay.
Just start with that. Wow. Oh my god. Alright, she crit failed with advantage, so she rolled a 1 twice.
Please tell
Will
me.
Wheaton in the house.
Does she drop her scimitar?
So not only does she not hit you, but you are able to push her back 5 feet, so that she cannot make her third strike, and you get an attack of opportunity.
Oh, cool. So essentially, I kicked her and then swung at her. That would be a 16.
And 16 does not hit.
Ah.
As she's stumbling back, you swing your sword, and she just barely brings her shield up to knock it away. Fucking wow. I have never crit failed on an advantage, ever. I don't even know how that's possible. Alright.
You need to stop watching Will Wheaton.
Jackie, you're up.
Alright. I am going to take a couple steps. 1, 2, 3. I guess that would be 15. Oh, wrong way. And I'm going to draw my sword and swing.
You're not going to get on the other side of him?
I guess I might as well.
That way you're flanking and have advantage.
Yeah, good idea.
So go ahead and roll an attack with advantage.
Alright. $15?
15 hits.
Okay. Let's see.
How much do they weigh?
8. 8 damage.
8 damage, alright.
Yep. And then I'm going to follow up my sword attack with a punch.
Hey Keith, how much
14?
potions weigh?
Don't worry about it. They don't. You don't have to calculate them. Say it again.
2d4 plus 2.
Jackie.
14.
14.
Yep.
14 hits.
Alright. And so my punch will do 7.
7. All right. All right. The big guy is still standing. Not necessarily strong, but he's still standing. Janus, you're up.
Okay. So, what does this guy look like? Does he look wounded
He's got an
really bad?
arrow in his chest, and he's bleeding profusely.
She's still behind me. And he's not looking too hot.
He's still standing, but he's taken a few hits, quite a few hits.
Pretty sure the one to the left of you probably won't.
Well, what I was thinking of, are you?
Once my turn comes around, I could easily probably kill the big guy with a sneak attack, considering how flanked you guys are. And if that other guy I don't know if I could reach that. Hold on a sec.
Reach what?
I was just seeing if I could reach to the side of the big guy from where I was, and I'm like, nah, it's way too far.
What?
Okay.
Oh, to flank. Okay, yeah, no.
Yeah, kind of like surround him on all 4 sides, but that's not possible.
I'm going to use.
It is if you dash.
I'm going to use a maneuver.
All right.
I'm going to use maneuvering strike or maneuvering attack.
Okay.
19
Against which guy? The big guy? Or the little
this guy right
Hits.
here. Just kill him.
guy? All right. So you
What?
just lean your sword sideways and just lob his head off.
Yeah. Just
He was at
4
one hit
and
point.
then
I barely didn't kill him. That sucks so bad.
and I'm going to shout at whoever to move forward. So if you want to use half
So
of
shout
your
at
movement,
the drow.
yeah. There. Now you're much closer.
Okay. Now is the big guy. The big guy is going to make 2 strikes, one at Janus and one at Electra. And then... Yeah. Janus, what is your AC?
18.
This is his swing. Ooh. And Electra, what is yours?
19.
Alright. So he swings his great axe twice, one at Janus, who pulls his sword up to knock the axe out of the way, and then following up with a swing to Electra, who just blocks it with her shield. Alright, all the bandits are dead. That'll go to the top of the initiative. Alistair.
Okay. Let's do something real. What I will do is I will use heat metal
Alright.
on his shield.
He's not using a shield. He's just got one big great axe.
Oh, well,
And
use
that would
it
be
as a great axe.
mostly wood.
Would it be mostly wood?
Yeah,
No, I mean,
wooden
it is.
It's
it is a-
wooden handle, and then
I mean-
metal axe part.
Got metal on it that you could heat, and he would take damage from it if you did heat metal on his weapon.
Okay.
No.
But there's no, it's not gonna change it.
What?
It's not going to make anything different
What do you
compared to
mean?
if it was like an all metal.
No, it's
Okay,
just.
I'm
I
not going to get
guess
disadvantage
not.
or anything like that.
No, it's just normal heat metal spell. The answer to would it work on his great axe? Yes.
Okay, so. Oh shit! I don't even have to do anything.
Right.
Okay,
You just
yeah,
need to
I
know
use heat metal
damage.
and I roll 2d8. It's 14. Do I get any pluses?
No, you wouldn't get any
My
pluses to damage.
My wand doesn't get anything, so he takes 14.
14 damage. Is there any saves?
I don't
Nope.
think so. As long as he's holding the
There,
weapon.
well, no, you have to make you can make a Constitution saving throw to throw or drop the object if you can.
Right. So let me see. Let me take a look at heat metal.
If you don't drop the object, it has disadvantage on attack rolls or ability checks.
Also, if it succeeds the saving throw, doesn't it not take any damage as well?
That's what I'm looking up.
No,
Okay, heat
it's
metal.
separate.
Choose a manufactured metal object.
Yeah, and then blah 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 blah. Low red hot. Any creature in physical contact of the objects takes 2d8 fire damage when you cast the spell. Until the spell ends, you can use a bonus action subsequent turns to cause the damage again. If the creature is holding or wearing an object that takes damage from it, the creature must succeed on a Constitution saving throw to drop the objects.
Okay. So he takes 14 fire damage.
And he has to roll the Constitution.
Constitution saving throw.
That is beautiful, Logan, by the way.
Thank you.
What's your spell save DC?
With my +1 it is 16.
Fails and has to drop his weapon.
He actually continues grabbing onto it.
No, he drops his weapon.
He fails this throw, or he succeeds?
Fails the Constitution saving throw, which means he can no longer hold on to his weapon.
The creature must succeed on a Constitution saving throw, or drop the weapon.
Or drop the weapon.
Or okay, I thought it meant.
Right.
Oh,
So
it must succeed. If it doesn't drop, it gets disadvantage on everything. Okay, I get it. Okay, I read it
So
wrong.
he drops the great axe and takes
Yeah.
severely hurt, and he's not looking good.
He got an ouchie on his hand, and now he doesn't have an axe. So enjoy, guys, because the axe is still red hot.
All right. Next up is Amaryl.
And
Okay.
he can't pick it back up, or else he'll take damage. So, you know, he'll punch you a lot.
I'm going to attack him with my short sword, and then follow up with a attack with my dagger that's in my offhand.
All right. Go ahead and roll for your short sword attack.
24.
All right. 24 hits. Roll for your damage and your sneak attack.
$18.
Okay. You come up with a swift, deft speed and just almost nearly invisible. Bring your short sword in and just jam it underneath his jaw. And he's just bubbling blood from his mouth as he just collapses.
And then I guess as my bonus action, since I didn't.
Seeing this, the woman drops her weapons and raises her hands. I give up. You win. This battle isn't worth my life.
I tell her to drop her weapons and
She already did.
Oh, did she? Okay, sorry, I didn't hear that. I just tell her to go on and get out of here then.
No, that is not happening.
So she looks at the two people, confused as to whose orders to follow.
I am part of the guard, and I am telling you to stay right there.
I am part of the Harpers. If you want her to die, then go for it, but either way. She surrendered. She doesn't want to fight anymore. If you feel like taking her back all the way to Neverwinter by yourself, then go for it. But I really don't want to deal with this right now. If she wants her life, she can have it.
She looks at you, or she looks at Janus and just says, I'm with him. Please, I'm done being a bandit, I swear. I'll never go back to this group again.
Jesse.
Yes.
Question that my character would know. There is a bounty on bandits, right? Like anybody that grabs bandits and all that. Well, actually, I'm part of the guard, so that wouldn't
bounty
even
on
matter.
certain bandits.
The bounties normally go on certain, like, probably the Berserker would probably have the bounty, not just his lackeys, more than anything.
Actually, she would be the captain because she did more shit than he did.
I mean, that's for you to know, if you can recognize the person.
You look at her and you don't seem to recognize her. However, you can tell she did seem to be the one who was leading the group. But she is not a bandit of enough caliber to be able to consider bounty. That you
There
know
you
of.
go. There you go. Unless you feel like you want to lug her back by yourself, you make your choice.
Give me 1 second. I'm going to go over to the person that she killed and see if he's still alive at all.
Go ahead and make a medicine check.
Just straight D20.
Is it?
That's a 9. Medicine. I don't have it. So that would be with my whiz, so that would be a 10.
So you go over and you check his pulse, and you don't feel a pulse, nor does it seem like he's breathing.
What would I do? Would I actually... I would take my sword and I would run her through.
Okay. Go ahead.
Be aware too, before you do something like that, be aware that you will have to play out your person's alignment as well. So just be aware of that.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm chaotic, so...
Right.
Like,
he's playing
what
within his... Don't worry, Keith. I'm keeping track.
I'm going by my emotions right now. So, an attack roll?
Yep.
Shit, 16.
With advantage.
Okay. 17.
So he's currently looking at the elf, hoping that you'll let her go. When all of a sudden, a blade just sticks through her chest, and she looks down as the blade comes out and looks directly at you, Amaryl, with just this "why" expression. As you pull the blade out, she slumps forward.
Well, I guess that's over then. Good to know that the Neverwinter guards are no better than the bandits that they apparently slay. And I walk off.
Dramatically into the sunset.
I mean, I have my own shit to do. I don't need to worry about people like that.
I got shit to do.
So, Amaryl begins to storm off. What are the rest of you doing?
It's not really storming off, it's more just walking off. It really doesn't bother me that much. It's just, yeah.
So what are the rest of you doing?
I'm following.
I will
Fucking hell, what the hell is
follow as
going on?
well.
Yeah, I don't really want part of these stabbings.
Yeah.
I stopped for just a second because Electra wants to check the bodies for anything of importance. I basically just wait at the end of the road waiting for everybody in my party to kind of finish what they're doing. Like they're searching and stuff like that, because you never know what they might have.
So,
I'll try to recover some arrows from the dead bodies.
Janus, what are you doing?
Also,
Well,
Jesse, would me and Adrian the EXP for the successful stealth rolls?
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
Same with you,
um,
Logan.
Oh,
what,
alright. Thank you.
what was I doing out here?
You were just on patrol and you got jumped by the bandits.
Oh, so, well, I guess my shit's done. Most likely, I would talk to the next person over, ignoring what the drow
Said?
said.
Alright, so the next person closest to him would be Adrian, the half-elf.
And I asked,
Wood elf.
Whatever, wood elf, half-elf, elf.
so while you're probably going to walk near me, I ask, what are you guys here?
We are accompanying him, pointing at Ermo. We're accompanying him on a errand of sorts.
Okay. In my patrol, am I supposed to be going towards or away from Neverwinter?
You're just on patrol. It's really wherever you want. You're just trying to keep the road safe.
Okay, so I would say that my shit is most likely towards where they're going anyway.
So you're going to accompany them on their adventure?
Well, if they'll have me. If not, then I'll be essentially following, but at a slower pace.
I mean, I'm fine. It's just another sword. But we need to talk about your brash actions.
That seemed a little out of line. God would not have approved of what you did.
Yes, that was a moment of intense emotion. I'm sorry. I haven't introduced myself. My name is Janus.
Well, Janus, pleasure to meet you. Adrian.
Jackie Lee.
Yeah, Alistair.
Electra.
Thorval just kind of stays quiet.
I nod at Thorval, knowing that he disapproved and not
also-
wanting to push.
No, I'm Aramil. Thorval is Kevin. Kevin went to the
Oh,
bathroom. So
Aramil.
Kevin's character would just stay there anyway and just kind of be quiet.
Yeah.
Janice, I also want you to note that you have a permanent 1d6 inspiration.
Yeah.
Go to you, Logan,
Ah, okay.
for what we discussed earlier.
Gotcha.
Permanent?
Trumple Thumple.
Is permanent until he wants to use it.
Oh, okay, so it's like the inspiration
Unlike-
I have.
It's not like the inspiration that Austin gives.
Right, you have to use it like during that battle or whatever.
Well, his wears off in like a minute.
Yeah.
Track
I
that
guess-
the three of you have inspiration.
I guess I'm going to drink one of these health potions because I'm severely injured. So what is that?
Wait a moment, I can heal you.
Actually, you guys, okay. We forgot. Hold on, we forgot to talk about this. During a short rest, you can take your hit dice and heal yourself without having to like drink a potion or anything.
Well, I wasn't sure if they were going to take a short break or not.
You guys want to take a short rest here?
Yes.
Alright. Yeah.
Okay.
So you can go ahead and use your hit
How
dice
long
to
would you say that we have been traveling from Neverwinter by now?
about 5 or 6 hours.
Okay, how long do you think it takes to get from Neverwinter to the coastal city?
Luskin?
Yeah, Luskin.
It's about a day and a half journey.
Okay.
Is this a D10?
Just making sure.
Yes, it is. Okay.
So Electra, after searching the bodies, you find a about 200 gold they were just carrying around, as well as the Berserker's Great Axe and various shields, as well as scimitars.
Was I able to recover any of my arrows?
Yeah, you recovered all of the arrows you shot.
It doesn't really matter how it's spelled.
You have for superior damage. All experience. Superior die if you finish short or long rest. Okay. So I get all of my superiority die back.
Do you guys accept Janus into your fold?
Yeah, I
But
mean,
accept.
for now, he's another sword. He's going to be watched and judged, but for
So
now, he's
you
another
do,
sword.
You do notice that behind the campfire is a trail. Oh, also, everybody got 450 experience for that.
Yeah. Alright.
So you do notice that there is a trail behind the campfire. That go ahead and anyone who's looking in that direction roll a perception check.
$22.
Okay, well, you got it. You notice that there's a fairly decently sized stone structure back going down the trail.
Stone structure, as in like a building?
Like, obviously not natural.
Is it like down the direction that we're heading, or
No, it's down past the campfire.
how far?
Probably a good maybe quarter mile away. Not even that far. I would say maybe you could probably get there in like 5 minutes.
If we want to check it out, we can. But remember, I'm going this way on a mission. I don't want to stray too far off the beaten path.
Well, I mean, if you don't stray off the path, then we would never would have found you. So, gotta stray a little bit. So I say we go check it out.
But remember, I do have a job to do out here.
Yeah, there's no time limit.
There is whenever there's lives. It's just saying.
Yeah, that's okay.
Do as you wish, but just know that I can always leave whenever I feel like it. So keep that in mind.
5-minute detour won't hurt you.
Well, are we going or not?
Might as well. Just to see what it's like.
Let's
After the
go.
break. After the break we go. Like after the short rest. So
Oh, are we still resting?
yeah.
Do you get
Doing
stuff
a
back
short
on a
rest
short
is
rest?
where I gain hit points.
What?
Do you get spell slots back on a short rest?
Not
Some, if they specify, you can.
well, if your class specifies for it, but 9 out of 10 times, no.
Anyway, well, I guess after the short rest we can go and check out the stone
Short
structure.
rest, heal up, get some hit points back, and make
How much
your way
EXP do we get from
towards
this, by the way?
this journey.
450. Okay, I didn't hear it.
While resting, I'd like to talk to Janus a little bit.
Apparently, my tabletop simulator is not working.
Oh. Oh.
But yeah, you
Did
can
Jesse
still
just
talk.
leave?
There we go.
I think Jesse's internet may have just bit it.
Jesse, you still there? Nope. He's
No.
no longer here.
Well. Alright. Maybe we should wait for him to get back since he's
Well, looks like we're cutting this out.
Yeah.
Jesse? You back, Jesse, or?
Connor, how do you spell your name?
Janus.
Hello?
Hello.
Okay. Sorry about that. Discord decided to break.
Oh. Okay. Connor, is your tabletop working again?
Yeah, it's working good.
Alright, good.
So you guys come up close to this large stone structure. And you notice there seem to be 2 people clad in some decently heavy armor.
Do I recognize anything about them? Like,
They look like they're
Emblems
wearing
or-
the same it looks to be like kind of a hodgepodge of armor.
so a lot of
and,
makeshift stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I stealth and kind of get a better view of it?
Yeah, go ahead and roll a
without
stealth check.
worrying about it. $27.
You quietly come up to it, and it seems as though this is the hideout that the bandits were using.
Can I make out how many people I can see, or is it only the 2 guards at the front? Maybe possible entrances, stuff like
You
that?
see just the 2 guards standing in front of the entrance. In fact, I will actually show you what it looks like in a hot second. Looks like this.
Oh, this looks like fun.
Interesting. So where would the guards be if I was looking at them?
Hold on, give me a sec.
No rush. I'm just wanting to get a better idea of what I'm looking at.
Apparently I can see 2 of the figurines over here.
Can you?
Yeah. I can see mine and this one.
Weird.
Like, that one.
Weird. Okay, well, you see the 2 guards. Standing out front, kind of in on a stairwell. And it seems to be the ruins of some place. It's the walls are slightly crumbling, and The place has seen better days, but they're standing in front of a 10-foot doorway. Don't seem to have noticed you.
Okay, well, I see what I see. I want to go back to the group and I want to explain to them that, I think I'm going to go back and I'm going to say, well, I think the stone structure that we saw, I believe that might be the hideout from where those bandits came from. I see 2 in the front. I can't really see much from the inside. So, I mean, we have a couple options here. We can try to clear out the rest of them, make sure that nobody else can get hurt down this road, or we can just let them be and continue on our way.
Before we answer that, Logan, your character wanted to talk to me before all of this.
I did. I wanted to talk to you while we were resting.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you some questions about your past. How did you become a guard?
You guys can talk to this you guys can talk to each other as you're walking up the path,
All right.
towards this structure. So,
Well, I decided to become a guard because it's a family tradition, I guess.
Oh, okay. Do you get a lot of
Pussy.
thieves and rogues along the path attacking people?
Every once in a while.
Every once in a while.
It goes off and on depending on the seasons.
He used to be an adventurer like you, and then he took an arrow to the knee.
Have you tried building a great wall to keep them out?
Neverwinter has a wall. I
Along
keep the
The goblins
roads.
pay for it.
Just build walls on either side of the road.
All right. Well, that was all I had.
Okay, well, now I explained what I just said. What everyone else has to say about it.
I think we could check it out.
My job is to maintain the road to make sure that there aren't any bandits on there.
These people might be bandits near the road. That's justification to check it out, right?
Yeah, let's go.
I guess everyone agrees.